Welcome to the college football playoff. The season's had plenty of ups and downs, but all the drama has led up to this point, the beginning of this 12-team playoff in front of a home crowd in a raucous environment. This is a very intriguing matchup. One team that earned the right to host this game and enjoyed tremendous crowd support against another team that slipped into the playoff, trying to establish a tradition now of upsets in the first round of the CFP. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the Washington Huskies. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. We have been waiting for this, the college football playoff with an on-campus environment. Can't wait to get this going. And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. So the Memphis Tigers offense will be the first up today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's the offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Looking for the wideout. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Touchdown, Memphis. Just ran away from the defense. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. So Washington's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
First down, looking to throw the ball. And they'll start off with a deep shot. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. And here's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught quickly. Brought down on the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on 3rd down, trying to force a field goal. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Huskies.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
We thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Offense getting set. It's second down. And the back gets the football. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. That run sets up a critical third down play. We go with a direct snap. Looks like Memphis will have the first down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's caught downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Memphis offense is moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The sack sets up second down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Owens. Tackle made, but it's a huge gain all the way to the 33-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
From the shotgun, drops back. He's escaping the pocket now. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Really love how the defense coordinator here is able to get that linebacker free and come up with a sack. Think about Washington over the years out in the Pac-10 and now the Pac-12. One thing you could always think about was great linebacker play, great safety play, and an intimidating presence by their defense.
The offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down. So they settle for a field goal attempt here. Long enough and good.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. On first and 10, looking to throw. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get set.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. give him a chance to get the football with a couple of blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
He's back to throw again on second down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's third down.
So now on fourth down, out comes the field goal unit. It'll be a 33-yard attempt here. The field goal is good. The game is now tied. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Receiver makes the grab. They stop him at the 45, but that's good for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Handoff here from the shotgun. Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop him.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Handoff to the single back. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play.
It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. And now the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37. Early on, it's a fun battle on the road to the national championship, deadlocked at the end of one. Let's check out the early stats so far. We'll see if the rest of this playoff game can live up to a very competitive opening period. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Receiver in motion now. Looking to pass here on second down. Looking to make a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. It's third down for the offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is caught. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side. They bring him down, but the gain moves the ball into enemy territory at the 43.
Good job by this Washington offense to be able to execute there and pick up this first down. And this back is starting to really show what he's all about, that combination of speed and power, living up to that lofty standards that Washington running backs have.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
Well, that's exactly what defensive coordinators love to see. You've got a quarterback that typically is known for his ability to cover, and here he shows some physical toughness by sticking his nose in there, and he comes up with a nice play and support.
He dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, a really good ball here by this quarterback to be able to pick up this first down. And hey, this guy is living up to the legacy of what Washington quarterback play has been for a number of years, going way back to Warren Moon and Mark Brunell, and more recently with Jake Browning, and of course the last couple years with Michael Penix.
The completion makes it second and short. And the quarterback dropping back, looking to set up a screen pass here. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Washington now operating in the red zone. Back to throw again. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
Touchdown, Washington. Strong game by this quarterback. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Tell you, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Gets into space at the 50. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
First down. They're going to throw the football. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Ball handed off. Breaking tackles.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
They'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Look at this. He'll go deep again. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
I don't know if people understand how hard it is to defend against a deep ball in man coverage like that. But this defensive back did it perfectly. Turns his head back just in time to find the ball to ensure that incompletion.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. The Huskies will have to punt this one away.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. It's a quarterback keeper. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
On the run, he'll let it go. It's picked off again, the 4th for this QB today. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. He didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Handoff heading left. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Oh, that one's picked off. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd and long for this offense after the sack. Pressure coming, and they've got him again. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. So after consecutive losses, they got to come up with something here on 3rd and very long. Looking for some space. It's Owens. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. And he lofts it toward the sideline. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the 2nd half.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Lets it fly to the wideout. And he throws his third interception of the day. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But, as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
Throws it to the right, and he's got it. Stopped quickly after the catch, but it's 1st and goal now at the 7. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Intercepted in the end zone.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. They can't come up with it there, and that's going to do it. Time runs out in the first half. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the second half is a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He has first down yardage at the 46. This offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on. Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid game.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Offense.
Holding penalties can be the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it stalls this one. 1st down here for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And the tackle is made. Not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here, they get some positive yards.
Looking for a deep completion. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense already has one 4th down conversion. Can they do it for a 2nd time? Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. Using his legs, it's Owens. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. One of those critical third down plays coming up. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. He's moving out of the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here comes a handoff. They continue to feed the running back, but he has had nowhere to go today. They've been getting owned at the line of scrimmage. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional. I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
And this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice game.
Here comes the up-tempo offense. And a handoff as they run the counter play. Finding space at the 20. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. They continue to pound away on the ground. Brings up a 1st and 10. There's the handoff. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. No huddle now for the offense. Quarterback still with the football. He's got some room. Can he get there? He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
On 1st down, they'll keep their running game churning.
For the defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play. But give them credit, they were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows him what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He's looking deep here. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
The defense says not again. They wouldn't let him get loose for the scramble. Brought him down for a short gain. Getting set. Here's second down. Play action fake, looking to throw. They bring the heat, and the blitz works. They got him.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
That sack sets up a third down play. You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Trying to extend the play. Breaking free at the 35. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. Sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Down he goes. A sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film after their performance today. It's almost like they've been moonwalking backwards.
Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 56 yards away, never in doubt. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the Washington offense heads back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Coming up.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it go. And the pass is incomplete. That's a big stop with his defense on fourth down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now.
Chris, I understand being down a couple scores, it's fourth down, you've got good field position. Hey, let's keep this drive alive. I understand why you go for it. Unfortunately, not able to execute it. This could cost him a ball game.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They're going to run it. Mack gets the carry. He's got room looking for the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing
he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Huskies offense is back out on the field. The last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounced. And the sophomores got him for a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big...
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And now another deep ball here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
4th down. He's throwing for it. He's going to take another shot right here. Big gain. Catch made at the 30. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Defense.
So the offense declines the penalty after the big play. So 1st and 10 for the offense after a costly 4th down penalty on the defense. Bringing pressure. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
He's running out of time here. Hit just as he throws the ball, and we're able to get him down.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Washington has moved into the red zone. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Defense falls on the ball. Crucial takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. The loss sets up a 2nd and long from the 20. Same tailback, another carry. Breaks the tackle to get back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Short pass finds the tight end. They've got him, but not before making 1st down yards. They'll move the ball to the 41. The offense really clicking here.
Think about this, Chris. These guys have been working since January of last year to get ready for a dream season. They've had that. Now they're here so close into the postseason and the playoff, working with the lead. It comes down to a 3rd down. They do their job, convert. Now they keep working that clock and getting so much closer to advancing to the next round.
And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's brought down out at the 46.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Important third down play coming up. The back's got it on a counter. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. And they'll kick it away here. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. This has been a rough game for these guys. Not much left to do but play for pride. The pass rush closing in. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down. So second down after the incompletion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Contact as he let the ball go. It is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway at the 26-yard line is huge.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side.